everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hi, my name is Lena. Thank you for clicking. As you've probably read from the title, this is going to be a Q&A slash get to know me video because you guys wanted to see one. I did that question thing on Instagram, and I also used Snapchat with the app, that YOLO app, where you can ask questions anonymously. Is that how you say it? Anonymously. Yeah, I got some good questions. I was surprised. They really had me thinking, and yeah, I thought I would just go through some of them and yeah, answer them for you guys. I'm filming on my phone, so what I did is I just transferred the question to my iPad, so if I'm looking down, then you know why. Before we start this video, actually, I have something that I want to talk about. I don't know if some of you are aware, but the past 10 days, I'm gonna say, as of today, 10 days, there's been a lot going on. Well, there's been a lot going on the whole year, if we're being honest, but specifically in the last 10 days, there's been a lot going on, especially in Africa, and I want to primarily focus on Nigeria. There's been a social movement that has been trying to basically get rid of SARS, which is a police force which was originally introduced in the 90s. I think it was 1992, to basically protect the citizens of Nigeria against robberies, against kidnapping, you know, against crimes, doing what a police force should be doing. However, 2007 actually, this movement was started. I had no idea. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know. I knew that the country was a bit messed up, but I didn't know that this movement specifically had been going on since 2007. It's just recently, 10 days ago, I was on Twitter, and I started seeing tweets about SARS basically killing young people who they deem to be criminals just because they possessed an iPhone or because they were wearing clothes that basically show they were kind of wealthy, and so they thought they had stolen those clothes, stolen those shoes, stolen those phones, and yeah, and basically they would just kill them. Around 10 days ago, this movement started, and so far there's been like loads of tweets. There's been a lot going on, and yesterday specifically, 78, not yesterday, I think 2 days ago, 78 people were killed during a peaceful protest. The government sent an army basically to stop these unarmed and peaceful protesters, and so many people lost their lives, and obviously that is disgusting. That is not right. I don't understand why you would go after people who are just asking you not to kill them, and it's not even that they committed any crime. I think it's really disgusting, and if you're on Twitter, and if you're not, I urge you to download Twitter, not necessarily for the banter, we know Twitter, whatever, but just to stay informed, because Instagram, it's not good when it comes to stuff like this, because Instagram has been and usually does give out false information, but Twitter seems to be the only source of real information. So I'd say download Twitter, follow me on Twitter, because oh, don't follow me on Twitter, but just go on my Twitter and you can see my Twitter page is literally filled with End SARS movement. If you can just like, retweet anything that you see about End SARS, petitions. I would suggest you not to sign any petitions that basically involved the UK government or the US government. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna get into the politics of why you shouldn't do that. It should be really obvious, and if you don't know that, then download Twitter, and Twitter will tell you why you shouldn't sign petitions involving the UK government. Use your hashtags, and yeah, let's try and stop this, because it's you don't have to be Nigerian, you don't have to be African, you don't have to be black. You just have to be a human being to understand that what's going on right now, it's practically unfair. And that's not only in Nigeria. I've seen Congo, Ivory Coast. In Congo, kids are being enslaved, basically. Mothers are being buried alive, and it's just disgusting. And I think as the new generation that, you know, our parents always talk about, I think it's our duty to protect what the future is going to be for us. And it starts with dealing with injustice. Get donating, get liking and retweeting, and yeah, because what's going on is just, it's just pure evil, and it shouldn't be happening. Inform yourself, educate yourself, don't be passive, don't be ignorant. That's beside. I will link some links. I will attach some links down below for you to quickly access important and useful petitions or donations if you can. That was quite of a sad beginning, but I mean, it's the world we live in, unfortunately. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and yeah, I hope you enjoy this. Let's begin. So I've got some tea here because I literally woke up like, I think it was like 30 minutes ago. First question is, where are you from? I am Nigerian, as I said before. However, I grew up in Italy. I lived there for 10 years, I think it was, or 11. But now I've lived in the UK for 5 years. Is it 5? Yeah, 5 years. And I am originally from Manchester, but I go to uni in Nottingham. So yeah. What are your plans after uni? Okay. All right. Okay. No, I do. Okay. I have an idea. After uni, as in after I graduate, or like after this year? Okay. After I graduate, okay, no, I know the answer to this question. Academia, like school and uni, is my personality trait. So like, yeah, masters probably, or even like maybe a year in just working, you know. No, I'm not gonna take a gap year. I'm doing my masters after uni, and then maybe after my masters, maybe PhD straight away, and work in research. I really want to do research. I study biochemistry at the University of Nottingham, so I've like, since I started the degree, I've wanted to work in research, specifically cancer research. I've just had this thing with cancer research and just like the disease itself. But recently, like one of my modules this year is pharmacology, and I've grown an interest with that field. So like, maybe working in a pharmaceutical company, something like that. It's not looking like a bad idea. The next question is, if you had an opportunity to pursue basketball as an actual career, would you take it? Do you know what? That's a good question. That's one of the questions that I thought, that's a good question. If I had an opportunity to pursue, so like to be a pro at basketball. So for those who don't know, I have been playing basketball since I was 10 years old. And yeah, I was pretty good at it. I wasn't horrible. I hated it at first because I wasn't good at it. That's the way I am. If I'm not good at something straight away, I hate it. But somehow, I think it was my mother that basically just pushed me to keep going. So I kept going and I was good at it. And I have, you know, I'm not horrible. I've played for my regional teams in Italy. I've played national finals. I've played yeah, I've been a key how do I say this without sounding like I'm full of myself? But yeah, I'm not horrible. That's what I'm gonna say. And then coming here, I've also played for Mystics in Manchester, and played for the senior team at 18. Then in Nottingham here, played for the university's first team in first year as the only fresher, and then this year the first team's captain. So yeah, I'm not horrible. I had tendencies to take basketball seriously as an actual career, but like I said, I've always been into academia. I've always been into learning and just school in general. I don't know if it's internalized because my parents were really strict with it, but do I regret not taking it seriously? Absolutely not. Like, I feel like right now, if I was given the chance right now to take it seriously, I wouldn't, because I don't see myself playing pro. The next question is, what other sports aside from basketball would you like to be good at? Football. I wish I was good at football. Like, I don't think anyone understands how frustrating it is when you kick the ball and it doesn't go into the direction that you originally planned it to go. No, I hate that. Ooh, oh. Someone said, okay, I'm gonna read this person's name. So it says, hi, this is Precious. This is my friend Precious. Hi. What's your best memory for first year and why is it me? Do you know what? Okay, first year of uni, I'm guessing she's saying, but we lived in the same accommodation. We shared the same flat, and oh my god, like, and we were like the only, like, me, her and two other people were like the only black people on the whole campus. And honestly, like, I don't think I would have done it without her. She's like one of my funniest friends. All of my friends are funny, but her type of funny is like, yeah, no, it has to be her. Like, I'm genuinely thinking about my best memories of first year, and it was her. The question is, how you got into basketball? Was my mum. I was doing dance before. Then from dance I went into gymnastics. But my mum said, I think we were watching the Olympics, or we were watching like a competition, a gymnastic competition, because that's all I used to watch. And my mum must have seen the way the gymnasts was shaped, you know, really bulky legs and like really muscly, and she freaked out. She was like, is this what you're gonna look like? No, you're not playing gymnastics anymore. And yeah, I stopped playing because of that. And my brother actually used to play basketball, so one summer she was like, go with your brother. And you know, I started, like, it wasn't like a serious team, it was just like a summer thing. And I hated it at first, like I said before, but yeah, I got kind of good at it. So yeah, that's how I got into basketball. My mum hating gymnastics. Someone asked, what A-levels did you take and how did you balance all your subjects and independent learning? Ooh, okay, jeez. Right, I took Italian, biology, chemistry and psychology. Yeah, I took 4, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Are you crazy, Lena? Blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I survived, so that's all that matters. How did I manage to balance all your subjects for independent learning? So I had to balance all my subjects and having to train almost every day, plus games on Wednesdays and on the weekends. So it was difficult. It wasn't easy. But what did I do? How did I balance it? I used my free periods. So obviously I was in every day, but I wasn't in like 9 to 4 every day. There were days where I would have like a 2-hour gap, so I'll just do the work in those gaps. Italian was quite easy for me because obviously it's my first language. So like the grammar bit, like we had grammar and we had literature. The grammar bit I would literally do it like an hour before the lesson. It would take me 20 minutes to do. With literature bit, obviously I would have to like take more time to do it. I remember what I would do is, if we had, because we read 2 books, I think, was it 2 books? I think it was 1 book and 1 movie. And I think every other week she would give us an essay to write on one of them. And what I would do is I would, if we had the lesson after lunch. I would spend my lunch in the study center and basically write the essay in like an hour. So that's, basically I would use my 3 periods. I would study on the weekends. I'll try and study on the weekends before game days, because like after games there is no way I'm doing work. I'd be way too tired. But yeah, I really used my 3 periods, because after college I would have training sometimes, most of the times, and when I'd come back I'd be so tired. So yeah, use the free time that you've got. What else did I do? Oh, I used half term. I used my half term really efficiently. Like obviously I still had training during half terms. Did we have half terms in college? I think we did. Either half terms or holidays, I don't know, but like I would use them efficiently. Like in the morning I'll do work, and then in the evening obviously I'd have training. So yeah, Christmas holidays, weekends when I had no games. I still had a social life, obviously. Did I have a social life? Well, basketball was my social life. I was asked, what made you choose your course? Oh, this is a long story. Basically what happened was, like in first year of college, I wanted to do medicine. Like in high school, for example, I've liked biology, I've liked chemistry, I've liked maths, kind of liked physics. It was a bit too hard for me, but definitely biology and chemistry were my thing. So like I was like 15, 16, I was like, okay, because I like biology and chemistry, I have to do medicine. I didn't mind that. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do medicine. But then college days came in, and basically what my college did is they had these meetings with aspiring medics, dentists and vets, and we basically would have a meeting every week on, like, you know, giving us information on how to apply, what it's like, blah blah blah. And they would also like have come in people who apply for medicine, who are studying for medicine, and like tell us their experience and stuff like that. And like one day someone came in and they told us their story, and you know, how they did it, blah blah blah. And I was like, I can't do this. Like, this is not for me. I can't do medicine. Medicine is not the right thing for me to do. And once I realized that, I'm glad I realized that in first year, because boy, but I still like the idea of, you know, medicine, but like I was so ignorant, because I thought you could only get into medicine if you were a doctor, you know, like just, you know, a doctor, right? But then I did my research, obviously in the summer going from first year of college to second year of college. I basically thought about like other things I could do, and I came across biomedical science, and I was like, oh, okay, biomedical science it is. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna apply for biomedical science, blah blah blah. And I can't remember what unis I applied for, but all of my unis were biomedical science, besides Nottingham. Nottingham was biochemistry and molecular medicine. When I saw that, because I don't think Nottingham has a biomedical, I think it does actually, but I didn't see it back then. But I saw biochemistry and molecular medicine, and I was like, okay, like it actually intrigued. Like I was like, okay, that seems like something that I would want to do as well. So I applied for that one as well, and luckily it was my first choice. And yeah, so I went from medicine, biomedicine, biochemistry and molecular medicine. That's how I got into my course. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked this video. Remember the links down below to support the social movement and SARS. And yeah, like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, bye.